Let's just say Texas voters are not in the best of moods these days. 43% of the 800 Texans surveyed in the UT Texas Tribune poll say the state is heading in the wrong direction. 75% don't like the road the country's headed down. But context is key, and poll co-director Darren Shaw says there's a negativity bias built into that question.
You know, people always say we're on the wrong track for a variety of reasons. I mean, even during the Clinton years when the economy was kind of humming along and people thought things were going well, he was lucky to get kind of 50-50, right direction, wrong track.
Still, Shaw and the poll's co-director, James Henson, say a 75% disapproval rating on the direction of the country has political consequences. For instance, the poll finds some of the Republican candidates would beat President Barack Obama in Texas.
Texas is still a very Republican state, and President Obama still has astronomically negative numbers here.
And what about Governor Rick Perry's leadership? 39% of respondents say they approve of the job he's doing, though Henson says that was typical even before he entered the GOP presidential race.
Right there in the range of the margin of error around 40 is really where Governor Perry has lived for the last few years.
In terms of economic conditions in Texas, 45% of respondents say it's getting worse.
Texans took a beating last year.
Nearly 43% of respondents said that personally, they and their families were worse off economically. Shaw says that explains why voters are feeling negative, and incumbents in statewide elections may want to pay close attention.
The question for some incumbents here is the extent to which that personal economic situation begins to sort of influence their evaluation of state economic conditions. We haven't seen as much of that, but you know, there's a lot of kind of latent opinion that Texas might be headed for a recession a couple years after the rest of the country did, and there's a growing fear of that.
In Austin with your Capital Buzz, this is Ton Tan with the Texas Tribune.